she responds by making a statement and then dumping all of their text messages. So you might want to do a search for that because they might be some funny shit to read. And in there, you hear their sex talk, which also included money talk and him putting a big black baby inside of her.
Oh, she likes the cream pie.
Yeah. Um,
Also,
and
she's
what's
trying to
sad?
put Shannon Sharp on lock.
Yeah. And what's sad is she's not the hottest white chick. Like she's very bland when it comes to like white girls in porn, right? Not the hottest, you know. Doesn't have a big ass, doesn't have big titties.
Well,
Very
she got a fat ass. That she has. I mean,
uh,
not a look. It's not your standard fat ass. All right.
well.
It's still a
He's a
I was
black.
still.
just gonna say,
He's a
look, man,
black
look,
man. We probably have the same standards in fat ass. Okay.
Oh, it's so
clearly
you're
not.
saying that he was fucking substandard booty.
Yeah, he was fucking for the amount of money he has. He was fucking substandard white bitches.
You know what, homeboy? Like, we are talking to the booty master. You know, self-proclaimed, by the way. No,
You're
it's
proclaiming me that. I have
no.
not
You said
called myself the,
that. You said
what did I say,
that.
homeboy?
Actually, as a matter of fact, you said you were the booty hole master. If I can remember correctly, back me
Oh,
up
you
here.
not
Back me up
you
here,
definitely
homeboy.
not you definitely not remembering correctly. You just smoked too much weed.
Maybe I did, but I say all this to say, fuck, I forgot. God damn it. Fucking up my highlights. Shit. Oh, yes. Substandard to you. Um, but I mean, for Shannon Sharp, maybe that's what he likes. You know, it's
I
all
mean,
sorts, man. Attraction is not a choice, bro.
yes it is.
No, it's not. You're
Yes
attracted
it
to
is.
what you're attracted to. No.
You can change what you're attracted to if you desire to do so. You can get in there are. When I was a kid, I hated Brussels sprouts. Now I like them.
We're talking about butt naked, not Brussels sprouts.
I'm saying you can acquire a taste for anything. That's why certain things in life are
Yes.
acquired taste. So you can be like,
Yes.
I don't like feet today, and tomorrow you gobbling some chicks trotters.
I
Yeah, like you
agree.
know, like that.
But the,
Like I'm
but the
pretty sure
but the
there was a
foundation
time.
is
There was a time
but the
when Hey Joe.
foundation is that there's no preference there. Or there,
I'm saying
not preference. There's still a foundation of butt naked there. Like it's a biological, wired thing. So I completely forgot what I was going to talk about.
exactly. What are you gonna say, homeboy?
Hmm? Huh?
What were you gonna say? You're gonna say
I
something.
haven't found a naked photo of her yet. I am disappointed.
Cause she probably just hoeing. The only this nigga was probably paying her so much. The only fan was just up there for advertising for new customers in case this nigga went away. Does it say what percentage of top earner she is?
I don't think so.
Or he was paying her through that, so like it was all taxable or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's brilliant.
disappointed. I'm so disappointed in you, OnlyFans.
It's just
Typically,
a,
if I like OnlyFans, some dumb broad like this, I could typically like find their nudes, but nothing. And why is Instagram recommending women breastfeeding?
say what?
Oh yeah, I've seen some shit like that.
Wait a minute. Repeat what you say.
I said, why is Instagram recommending women that are breastfeeding?
Because that's a whole fucking genre where you can get nudity off of Instagram.
Man, I'm telling you, men are some sick motherfuckers.
Well, I had the discussion. I actually created a folder for it. Um, because there are women, and I had this argument with my girl because she's like, "Oh no, people in the Caribbean, poor countries, they just do all this stuff." I'm like, she's in a crotch shot position with her kid there, sucking on one titty while she's holding the other titty and squeezing milk for niggas who are into that shit. And you're making porn and you're using this loophole to put it on Instagram. And then she has a fucking link in the bio that leads to her OnlyFans. And I'm like, you're using your kid to produce porn. This should be a crime. Because there are actually women who are like, you see them breastfeeding, but they don't got the other titty out. Or it's like the whole website or page is based around nurturing mothers who want to breastfeed, and here's some information about breastfeeding and shit like that. Then there's the other ones where this is clearly a chick who has an OnlyFans, and this is the only means she has of showing you her titty. Then you got the ones who have fake human-like dolls sucking on their titty so they can show you the other titty to lead you to their OnlyFans. Like, it's a whole fucking web that should be X'd out, you know?
I am fascinated by this.
Me too.
Nigga, I tried to bring this up before and you kiboshed it.
Are we done with Shannon Sharp?
No, back to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, like we. How did we end up down this side road?
Look.
Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. Homeboy's driving.
Wait, hold on.
Look, fuck that. We changing the name of the show.
I took a turn. And I was like, oh, hey, this looks interesting. Oh, wait a minute. How did we get here? Weren't we talking about Shannon Sharp? Hold up. Let me back up. Let's go back to Shannon Sharp Road.
No. I'm not mad at the detour at all. Like, we're going the wrong way, but you know what? It's okay. I don't mind this shit at all. Oh, fuck. No, I have seen some shit like that on Instagram. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? Because look, usually, I shit not, when I look at my personal Instagram page, the only thing that I have there are like ChatGPT shit, tech shit, weed shit, right? That's it, right? If I go to the Chino Homeboy fucking Instagram page, man, it's badissy. Like, it's like, wait a minute.
There's midgets.
Like,
there's OnlyFans midgets. There's OnlyFans fucking Down syndrome people. There's like OnlyFans cowgirls. There's OnlyFans everything.
I feel like I swear to God, I feel to Satan, I feel like my phone is gonna catch something from our Instagram page because there's so much. It's filth.
And cats. And cats.
And cats.
Don't
yes.
forget the cats.
But, Jesus Christ! But like the shit that I fucking see, I don't go there because it's like, okay, it's ass. Like I can look at my wife's ass. It's I'm not interested in this. So
what's really funny? What's funny is how you get all the ass, right? I get Operation Defense. I got like Northern Provisions and Operation Defense, where I'm seeing like Ukrainian war footage. That's like almost always the first fucking thing I see. And then there's the other guy, the Puerto Rican dude from New York or whatever, that is always talking about racism.
Mm-hmm. No, I get the smut. I get the smut. I get the filth.
Y'all saying on the same account, y'all seeing different shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I think the reason why mine hasn't changed is because I'm not scrolling, through the shit, because it's nothing but like bots, like nothing but bot accounts, nothing but butt naked after butt naked after butt naked. I'm not interested in that.
See, look. I just opened it up, right? I see ass. I see a skull cup, which is, I want to get. I see Trump is now airing a state TV channel that claims to be the authoritative source of news. There is a festival in Japan dedicated to thanking dogs for their loyalty and friendship. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right.
Oh, I got to add the account on my new phone.
I got.
Look,
I just got a. I got a cartoon panel of a cat taking money and putting it into a box, and then a live cat doing the exact thing that the cartoon says. That's amazing. An advertisement for Bundaberg. All right, like we're gonna like that. Occupy Democrats. Attorney General Pam Bondi announces that any judges who disagree with Trump will be arrested. Welcome to the dictatorship.
That has happened.
Oh, wait, hold up. Let me save that into the Chino and Homeboy show.
I already have it.
Look, man.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
Let me concatenate, just like Homeboy did, what goes through my feed. All right, first one, very first one. Down syndrome. Hottie, would you date me? I'm 18, born with Down syndrome. Would you date me? What the fuck, bro? Like, come on.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
No. You're skipping over the most important thing.
I already closed it.
What's the answer?
No.
What? Wait. I missed. I'm sorry. I missed the question because I read. The next image was a dude who said they had to cancel the Arizona trip because his white girlfriend couldn't get a visa or some shit. Yeah, we had to cancel our Arizona trail through hike because my girlfriend was denied entry into the U.S.
All right, look, I opened it again. All right, I opened it again. Butt naked, girl on a picnic of some sort, and she is naked, and you could see her, like, the top of her butt cleave and some side boob, and she's eating some fruit, in a fucking field. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that's an ad for a skull cup. All right. D.L. Hewley, J.D. Vance and Trump making out. Cat playing. Okay, I kind of like that. Cat playing with his fucking balls.
Another OnlyFans channel. Another OnlyFans channel.
Bro,
dude,
I'm telling you,
dude. Look, if there's any,
mommy,
look,
goth mommy. I've seen this chick like 3 fucking times, like in the same scroll. Like, come on, man. Like this is filth. See, look, I refreshed. First one, butt naked again. My goodness.
By the way, look. For to my credit, all right. I'm trying to support these ladies, all right, because I know they got bills they got to pay, all right. But I do not like their posts. Just because we're following them doesn't mean I like their posts. I do not like any of their posts.
Yeah,
I like the posts with the cats, the dogs, and dudes getting blown up.
I didn't even go to that one.
I do try to manipulate the algorithm somehow.
any form of you watching something shows interest. So if you watch it, you share it, you comment on it, or you like it, shows interest, and it will feed you more of it.
Right. Yeah. So even though we follow all of the butt naked chicks, right? I don't like any of their posts. I don't save any of their posts. I don't share any of their posts. I do share Occupy Democrats. I like Northern Provisions. I like Read Real, D.L. Hughley. I like all those cats and dog videos. Like, I actually interact with those posts, so I can manipulate to manipulate the algorithm. But I still support these women. They have their own agency. They're just trying to make ends meet in a world where they're being told that their sole purpose in life is to make babies. So no.
Look,
it's a revolutionary move.
Look, one time
a friend
of mine. No. Look, this is my experience with the algorithm, right? So one time, a friend of mine who's a overweight white woman said that she wished that she could be a pinup girl, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, she's pretty. She has a cute face, cute personality, big titties. So I'm like, that's totally feasible. So I go look up some of these big broads with OnlyFans, not even OnlyFans account. At that point, OnlyFans wasn't even action. It was just girls who were big and getting like Fashion Nova contracts or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I basically went around and screenshotted the profiles just to show you like, oh, they have numbers, they have a lot of followers, XYZ, right? And that's all I did. Next thing you know, my For You page filled with nothing but big broads. And that was just one day. And it took weeks for that to go away.
Okay.
So it was
All
like
right.
You
half
hold up,
naked
but
big-
you
Oh.
interacted with those posts.
No. I just went to the profiles, took a screenshot. I didn't like anything. I didn't share their links or anything. It
You
was
visited the
just
profile.
I just want to show make a visual essay of like this is possible.
Right.
Right.
All right. Look.
And
Look. Hold on. Let me, if I may, pet this dog because this goes, to both of what you guys have been talking, what we've been talking about.
Revolution will not be
so-
televised.
Well, we know what Hate Jones did. He took a picture and he visited the profile, took a picture, etc.
Right.
The rest is irrelevant. What the fuck did you do, homeboy, to have Down syndrome butt naked in our fucking For You page? Because that wasn't me.
It's a podcast.
Yeah.
You're talking about Down syndrome thirst traps. And then I followed to support her.
Oh, that happened?
Yeah.
That happened? I mean, everyone affects the memory.
Yeah, we talked about chicks with Down syndrome who have OnlyFans pages, and I'm like, you know what? They need all the support they can get. They're people
Now,
too.
Isn't this?
Why are we gonna treat them any different? Why?
Because while they might have agency in the loosest sense of the word, this reeks a lot of exploitation. Like, am I? Because in my head, yes, they're conscious. They know who they are, but it would be akin to using a child because they're not. They may be 18, they may be of age legally, but developmentally, they're not. It's not synchronous with their age, temporal age. So it makes me feel some type of way.
That's ableist.
Not saying, really. That's what you went with. Out of all the things, that's what you fucking went with. And that, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, this is what's going to get us canceled. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's some terrible shit in this podcast, but holy fuck. Jesus Christ. That's not cool.
Oh,
What the fuck, bro?
Look, I don't know the situation that these chicks with Down syndrome have. All right, because I have found at least 2 on Instagram, and that's it. I haven't seen any other ones. Now the little women, right? The little fun size, little fun size women.
Don't start now. Don't start now. Lead into this bomb, bro. That's what we do here.
Oh no! So I've seen now the fun, like
You
the little
you can't
the
get
little
away
bite
now,
size,
bro.
fun size women. Those show up a lot. All right. Now I don't know what situation these Down syndromes. What the fuck is that?
Get you some. Hell yeah.
Finish
Hell yeah.
making your statement.
Why? When you just decided to put porn on the fucking screen
There's no porn. There's a midget kissing a man.
and he's grabbing her ass, and why are people laughing at that?
It's close enough. I mean, she's getting her some, man.
He's getting him some. Like, why is he laughing? Like, why are they laughing? See, I don't understand that. I don't understand. Why is that funny? Right?
Okay.
They're just happy for him.
I'm assuming this is in Spanish. So
Yeah.
let me turn on the audio and oh, it's just music. There's a midget grandma too.
Yeah.
Everybody's just happy. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
He's squatting on her level instead of picking her up. I don't know. He could have just sat her on the bar and made it easy.
Chino, what's your position on midget porn? I don't know, like a deep lunge. I don't, it's, hey,
all right.
It takes all sorts, man. Get you some.
All right. So I asked, all right. So I don't know if, how accurate Google is with this, because, you can't just trust AI. And one of its references was TikTok. So I don't know. Take this with a grain of salt. Can Down syndrome people marry individuals without Down syndrome? Individuals with Down syndrome have the same legal and emotional capacity to enter into marriage as anyone else.
Yes.
They are capable of forming loving and fulfilling relationships and can experience the joys and challenges of marriage like any other people. It's important to note that some couples may face unique challenges due to the cognitive and developmental differences associated with Down syndrome. However, with support and understanding, these challenges can be overcome. There are numerous examples of successful marriages between individuals with and without Down syndrome. These couples demonstrate that love, respect, and mutual understanding can overcome any obstacles. Now, you say that Down syndrome is exploitive. What about prostitution? We have normal motherfuckers.
Well,
that's exploitive.
They're normal and they're choosing.
Porn, same thing. Porn can be exploitive. Like, there's a lot of shit that normal ass folk get exploited by.
Hold on.
The difference is they have the capacity, or should have the capacity, mental capacity, to know that they're being exploited and possibly fight back, versus somebody who is developmentally challenged, might not understand the methods to fight back, or that they even should fight back. So
did we or did we not post videos of you posted a video of a dude with Down syndrome like making lewd gestures at a hot ass normal woman?
No, it was a lady boy.
Oh,
that was the thing. The guy.
Dude, hold up. Wait. So you're saying that they're totally capable of having, you will encourage them to have sexual desires, but when it comes to them expressing themselves or expressing that sexual desire in any other way other than within the confines of relationship, then it's not okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying.
I haven't even made my statement yet.
Yeah, you don't have to, because you posted a video of a dude with Down syndrome expressing sexual desires that all of us have.
I didn't make a statement about it. I just posted the video.
We're like, oh, that's exploitation.
What I'm saying is this. Let me make my statement before you interrupt me. Okay. The guy was in Thailand.
I got something to say too, man. I've been trying to fucking say it for 5 minutes.
Go ahead, say it. Say it.
That whole thing, that whole legalese thing, snippet that the Homeboy just read? Why did that sound like anything is a dildo if you're brave enough? It's like the legal fucking equivalent of that.
Hold on, it's the legal equivalent of what? Oh, anything's a
anything
dildo if you're brave enough.
Yes. Oh shit! Oh, I cracked myself up.
Man, and I thought I was leaning into this bomb.
I was thinking, like, oh, I got something for you. I'm getting it canceled, not you.
Oh, anything's a dildo or a pocket pussy. Anything can be a dildo or a pocket pussy.
Okay.
Shit. I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh.
Can I go back to what I was gonna say?
Yes, go ahead.
The
I got
kid
it out
was
finally.
in Thailand and was being a horn dog, and his brother was saying, "No, that's a boy." And he's like, "No, it's not." Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's she's hot. You know. And we showed the one Down syndrome dude who was basically jerking off to a girl at a concert who was on stage. Right. So there's a level of lack of control with their urges.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is there not?
Are you fucking seriously making that argument knowing damn well there are normal ass, whole ass motherfuckers out there that do the exact same fucking thing?
And it's criminal. I don't want to throw Down syndrome people in jail. It's a horrible place for them. What I'm saying is,
just put them in the daycare.
Depending on their level.
Oh God.
Every person with Down syndrome doesn't have the same level of maturity, right? There's some are on a higher spectrum, some are on a lower spectrum. So depending on where their spectrum lies, none of them are generally as what do you call it? Intellectually developed as a 21-year-old. They're always sub. So you may be 25, but you might be 12 years old intellectually. So how does that ever become a fairness between them having sex with a normal adult and them? Because you're always in a manipulative position. You never get out of that. You never stop being the 12-year-old. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know how, like, legally, oh, you're 18, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But you wouldn't let a 12-year-old start an OnlyFans. So why would you let a person who's mentally stuck at 12 make an OnlyFans? That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
but legally
God.
they get to do it. Legally they get to do it.
Hold up.
Go ahead, old boy.
No, you go ahead, because I'm about to blow the lid off this whole fucking thing.
I'm just gonna make another joke.
Go ahead, make a joke.
That's probably gonna get us canceled.
Yes, so please do.
What what about? You're a little too exuberant about that. You okay? You needed a joint right quick?
Oh man, there ain't enough weed, bro.
All right, I say that every day, but speaking of along those lines, hey Jones, what about the people who stay the same size but they're old as shit?
Yeah, but mentally they are more mature.
But they look like children.
Anybody who finds them attractive is probably a pedophile.
All right, check it out.
So wait. Here's the thing. Would you call people who are attracted to dwarves, midget porn, pedophiles?
Inside, I do.
Then why did you just show us midget porn, you pedophile?
Because we were talking about it, so I wanted a fucking.
You're literally showing us pedophilia.
Hold on.
You are showing us pedophilia.
Number one. That wasn't midget porn. They were just kissing.
Dude, that is sex. That's fucking sex. That's sex.
No. I'll tell you what midget porn is. That is midget porn.
Dude, if that was a fucking 6-year-old girl, would that be okay?
A 6-year-old girl ain't got ass like that.
But What the fuck?
Okay, I'm not getting his canceled. Hey Jones is.
So for
What
instance,
the fuck did I just hear?
so for instance,
ow, my freaking ears!
what did I say that was wrong?
There is no
6-year-old ain't got no ass like that.
Like, how many 6-year-olds' asses are you looking at that you know this?
Nigga, I know 6-year-olds don't have big titties. Same difference.
Whoa!
Oh my god! Holy shit! Yes, we went there.
The 6-year-old does not have titties. Therefore, the fact that this small person has titties tells me that they're an adult.
That's not what I asked you. You said that anybody having sex with the midget in your heart is pedophilia. And I told you, I told you that you showed us pedophilia because there's this dude kissing on a fucking dwarf. Hold up. So if it was a 6-year-old girl, there's no difference to you that it's a 6-year-old girl or a midget. All right, to you, that's pedophilia in your heart. You just said that.
Okay, let me explain. So
no, let me back. You're saying let me backtrack out of the hole I dug myself into.
No, I'm gonna give you an actual example.
That's not the only hole he dug himself into, but go ahead, because I got one for you too.
So look, Henry Dinklage is an actor who's a midget.
Peter
Dinklage, who's a little person who was on what was that? Is it not Lord of the Rings? What's the other show?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
You don't watch the show, do you?
No, I don't. The one time I did watch it, I stopped during a love scene with him and a female where there was a close up of him, their titties, and I got nauseous because it looked like a baby hand, like doing something sexual, and I turned the show off and I never watched it again.
See, I didn't know Hey Jones was so ableist.
And it's not ableist. I'm like,
dwarf can't get no titty, man.
Why you hating Nate Jones?
If he has an adult
too, man.
If he has a big adult head and he was kissing her, I have no problem with that. The kissing doesn't bother me.
But when the baby hand reaches for the titty, that's where it gets like weird.
When the nudity come and play, it screams child porn to me, so I turn it off. Should it be illegal? No. He's an adult. They're both adults. I can't fight it. But me, it made me cringe.
Right, and you literally saved a video to show us of a dwarf kissing a grown-ass man.
Kissing is okay.
By your definition, which by your definition is pedophilia, because there's no difference. Because there's no difference. No, there's no difference to you whether it's a 6-year-old or a dwarf. It's child porn to you.
Yeah, to me.
And you just showed us child porn.
I do whatever I can for the show, man. Okay.
Look,
thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Don't make light of my sacrifices, okay?
He's not trying to get out of the hole. He's trying to bore through the confines of it to get to the hole that I have for him.
The only way out is through. Okay.
Right. Well, this is the other hole you dug yourself into, Hey Jones. Right.
All right. Well,
you said,
allow me. Huh.
You said Hey Jones said that when you asked, well, why did you just show us, pedophilia through a midget porn proxy, right? And he said, because we're talking about it. So, Hey Jones, when we're talking about actual, P word, are you then going to show actual the other thing?
He did.
No,
he did once. Yeah, he did.
No, right.
He did. He literally showed us a video of the doctor playing with himself and filming himself on a plane. Remember?
he did, right. He did.
That's not pedophilia.
It's not the same, is what he's saying.
It's
Oh,
good.
hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me follow your logic. If a dude is pleasuring himself next to a child, that's not pedophilia. But a woman breastfeeding a child while squirting milk into a grown-ass man's fucking face, that's pedophilia.
Okay.
We should have just stayed with Shannon Sharp.
The dude on the airplane was covered up and in rubbing one out. Now, unless he's
Asexual
like,
act.
unless he's looking at the girl as stimulation for him to rub that out, he might have just been trying to rub one out. Right?
There's a bathroom for that.
Now, if you do an investigation and you find this nigga got child porn on his phone or his computer's at home, then there's more likelihood that he was using that girl as the stimulation for him to rub one out. If he's staring at her face and exposing his dick to her while he was rubbing one out, then that would be a crime. But people try to join the Mile High Club all the fucking time. I've seen couples under blankets and there's people and children around and they're fondling each other under the blanket. Are they pedophiles in that case? No. They're just adults
fucking
doing
wrong'uns.
shit. They might be wrong. So I'm like, if a child sees it, then it might be a crime or whatever. Fuck. But I don't think that doctor's intent was to molest the girl who said he might not even known that she was 14. Right? He's just sitting there. It's like, hey, everybody sleep. It's a late flight. I need to bust one off, and just tried to rub one out. So the context in that situation would determine whether or not it was a crime for me or not. What was the other situation you mentioned?
You're talking about Caribbean women breastfeeding a
Oh,
child while they're fucking squirting milk. And
okay.
fucking
It's
some
not
dude.
just Caribbean women. I mentioned Caribbean because the one lady who showed up in my feed a lot doing that shit, I showed it to my girl to have that same conversation, and she was
Right. Stay inside the tent. Let's back.
No.
What's
I'm
the difference?
staying
What's
inside
the
the tent.
difference?
I'm saying my girl was making an argument that women in Caribbean walk around freely with their breasts when they're breastfeeding and XYZ. My thing is, there's an OnlyFans attached to it, so you're using the kid as a means to show your titties to get dudes to join your OnlyFans. So technically, this is now a sex act with a child directly involved. That's what I'm saying.
I don't see the difference.
Porn. I see a difference.
No, I do not. Because in my heart, that's both pedophilia.
So it's any person who's doing a public sex act where a child is or could see them an act of pedophilia.
Legally, yes.
I'm asking you, like, what you
legally
feel.
Legally,
no,
yes.
What you feel.
Legally, yes. The reason why is because there are laws where you cannot show anyone under the age of 18 pornography.
So I'm like, I'm in the park, I'm fucking my adult girlfriend. A guy walks by with his baby in his arms. His baby sees what's going on in the car. That's pedophilia.
You could be charged with it, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Fuck yeah, throw the book at him.
Then we all going to jail.
I mean,
because
I've never done that.
I'm sure we've all had some form of sexual interaction in a public space, or is that just me?
Well,
that's just
and both y'all niggas are way wilder than I ever been.
Yeah, no, that's just you.
And y'all got kids, and I know y'all done fucked in front of your kids when they were infants.
Actually, no.
They've been in the room.
No.
You sure about that? You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't share a titty?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
You ain't ever. I'm thirsty too.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll go get a beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a beer. Back when I used to drink.
All right, can we get back to Shannon Sharp?
Oh no. Hold up. Wait.
What?
I'm gonna blast it. I'm gonna
Can't get
blast
away
the
from the
lid
titty,
off.
man.
I'm gonna blast the lid off all of this.
Okay, go for it.
You can
AI
expose the
syndrome.
tatas.
AI Down syndrome filters used to promote sexual content on Instagram.
Oh my fucking god! Here we
Wait.
go.
A network of Instagram accounts are using AI Down syndrome filters to share videos of young women making contact with sexual undertones and providing links to subscription site OnlyFans. One account seen by ITV News has taken content from the profile of 16-year-old girl changing her face with AI to make it appear as if she has Down syndrome. The altered
There's a
video.
Down syndrome filter.
Yeah, the altered videos have been shared with suggestive captions, and the profile contains a link to an account on OnlyFans, a subscription-based site where users can pay for explicit content. Text on another video said, "I have Down syndrome and a better body than your ex." Multiple accounts on Instagram are posting similar videos, some with hundreds of thousands of followers. Some of the content has been detected by the platform as using AI, but other videos clearly using AI contain no warnings. We reached out to
Look.
representatives of Ellie Goldstein with our findings, a British model and actor with Down syndrome. All right.
So the
So-
Down syndrome girls with banging bodies are all false.
That's what this article is saying, is that they're using AI Down syndrome filters.
Here's what we need to realize here, or this is what needs to be talked about. The fact that there's a market for this.
There's a
Like
market
in
for
Japan.
everything.
Yeah, like in Japan,
Well,
there's a
no, no,
market.
no,
Like
wait.
if Japan hasn't
Right,
made
no,
it.
I understand. I understand. Like, I've made this statement before, right? But the fact that this is happening right now, that should be especially pernicious because, like I said, this is my issue with that, with this whole thing, right? I don't care who you are. I don't care what you tell me. I don't think an adult person with Down syndrome is going to type out what these fucking captions say. I'm hotter than your ex and I have Down syndrome. Would you hook up with me? Would you date me, etc. Right? There's no person with Down syndrome is going to write that unless they've been told. Right? So that's when it's exploitative to me. And number two, the fact that this is happening, like with
Are you saying Down syndrome
Instagram models.
can't have wit?
No, I'm not saying that they can't have wit. The probability of them putting that together, in a witty way, especially delivered like that. Come on, I don't think so. I mean, am I wrong in thinking that way?
No.
And the second part was, like I said, the fact that there's a fucking market for this, that people they made a Down syndrome AI filter. Come the fuck on.
Yes.
Wow. Dark times. Vita sub tenebra est.
You sure you want to go back to Shannon Sharp? I mean, we got ladyboys on the shelf here on standby.
Well, there was more shit that we never got to finish.